So now let's go to Wily Fortress 3. For this one, we'll go through it as Elec Man. That was a close one there. For the Wily Fortress stages, I don't have the choice of Roadmaster to play as, sadly. I'll eventually have to play as Gutsman, sadly, judging by the number of stages. Good thing that the jellyfish are attracted by the electricity. Also, the shrinks are slower than usual. When I eventually post the LP version of this, you'll be able to catch up with it. I will edit out many of the failures, especially during Iceman and Gutsman's levels. No worries, I have infinite lives enabled, so no matter how much I die, I'll always be able to make progress. I think I know what you're referring to, John. I'm a bit worried about that. And if I aim my shots correctly, I can multi-hit them with the Thunder Beam. I think I know what's gonna happen now. This is one of the reasons why I enabled infinite lives. Bubble Man and Flash Man at the same time. And they don't take double damage from the Elec Beam either. I'm gonna deliberately take a dead over here just to be safe. Exactly, that's what I was worried about. I knew there was a 1 vs 2 encounter in this game, I just didn't know where, and I was hoping I'd deal double damage against them. The good thing is that they're really slow. Flashman telegraphs his time stopper ability quite in advance, to be honest. If I can defeat one of them, it'll make the rest of the fight so much easier. Especially Bubble Man. So close. Also, the hitboxes are a bit bigger than what they seem. Physics are a bit strange, especially when you're going down. Oh goody, the boss patterns seem to change once one of them falls. I was banking on them being the same. Great, they can even despawn my Thunder. And suddenly change direction. Toughest one is Bubble Man. mainly because his bubbles block my Thunder Beam. At this rate, I don't think the alignment tree is ever gonna get finished, sadly. And I believe just like with Airman, the electrified bubbles deal extra damage to me. Now the hard part. At last, after 5 or 6 failures, I defeated the duo. I like how there is a harder phase, but I wish they took extra damage, at least on normal mode. This feels better fitting for hard mode. On to Wily 4. This is also one of the few games where you can actually skip the Wily Fortress intros. So Gutsman has access to the Guts Dozer. That's interesting. Well, originally in this stage we'd face off against the Guts Dozer anyways. And we can fire these cannons on both the left and right sides, as well as have access to a shield. I guess that shield will protect us against force beams or something. Oh, okay, multiple shots. Still playing as Gutsman is a bit awkward. Not as bad as Cutman, though. So I need to use the cannon in the front to destroy those barriers, and use the shield in the back when need be. I will in the near future. Don't you worry about that, Kroby. And I like how the tank can destroy all the enemies right in front of me. Still, dodging is a problem. Also, the random hotted below. Again, I wouldn't have as much problems with him if he had lower knockback or had super armor. And apparently getting hit by that actually damages you. I thought that became a harmless object then. It feels that Gutsman is underpowered in this game compared to his original incarnation, as well as powered up. The other issue is that Gutsman's hitbox is bigger than the rest of the Roadmasters, but he doesn't confer any benefits by being bigger. Oh well, these problems are fixed in the sequel. This is becoming more frustrating than the rest of the stages. The lack of mobility combined with the lack of armor. I don't mind playing as bigger, hulkier characters, only if they get better armor or health as a trade-off. The shield is usually the best part of this stage. I wish I had that at all times for Gutsman. That'd solve a lot of my problems. I wonder who the boss of this stage is going to be, if it's not going to be the Guts tank. As long as I stand still, I shouldn't get hit. Except for that, of course. Thank you, Pippies. At least Gutsman can more easily deal with the Pippies than any other character in the game. I think I hit a checkpoint by this point, at least I hope. And I can use this as an opportunity to farm up if I so desire. It seems the game is being more generous than usual today. I also like how you can bypass some of these sections if you destroy the wall ahead of time. This should be a checkpoint. Well, the deck count for this stage is more like 15. You can't jump off, Fluffy. Okay, so the top end of the Guts Dozer. It fires force beams, but I know what can block it. I'm okay with that. That was properly telegraphed. And that isn't actually instant dead either. So that's how we harm it. And by doing so I can destroy the arm. But I can also activate a crash bomb. Compared to the rest of the stage, this fortress boss was surprisingly easy. See, I found this boss battle to be fair, and nice usage of both the cannon and the shield. On to Wily 5. And welcome to the stream, everyone. For this stage, I'll be going through it as Bomb Man. The return of the Super Mario World chainsaws, or saw blades. The last stage will definitely be edited down. Doing pretty fine. I was a bit frantic before starting up this stream, as I was trying to fix the controller issue. I'll have to disable my controller for the next game because its default controller settings are rather very inconvenient. Yep, for each stage, one Roadmaster. We already had that for the 6 regular stages. The same seems to be true for the Wily Fortress levels. Reminder that the original boss of the stage was the Boo Beam Trap. So you have to react very quickly for this last one. Probably, but I've access to infinite bombs, so I'm not sure how this iteration will work. Again, my biggest wish of playing as Bomb Man is the ability to aim my bombs. Can I get insta-gibbed by these Yoko blocks? I hope I don't find out. Six bombs? Seriously? At least it's the end. Fireman, I haven't played as yet. He's likely at the last stage. Well, this is a different arena. The Tetris trap? I'm gonna deliberately take a dead over here because I want to be back at full health. This is very different than what I expected out of the Boo Beam Trap iteration. He should, but at least he isn't as weak as 2 other RMs. Six bombs to destroy each of the Boo Beams. I'm cleaning up the room so I don't get trapped. Defeating 3 more should do the trick. I think those are the aliens from Tetris. Thus marks the end of this Boo Beam trap. They even left one block up over there as a peace offering. Yes, more like Space Invaders, but they reminded the aliens from the original Tetris too. I still like this Boo Beam trap encounter. Now on to the final Wily stage. Last but not least is Fireman as always. Ice-based versions of the right armors, of course, to counter Fireman. Everything in this stage is ice-based, it seems. Yeah, they made Boo Beam fun to fight. That isn't really that hard to do, to be quite honest. To be fair, it feels that most of the arms in this game are underpowered, some more than others. So the reverse of Iceman's gimmick, I guess? We can melt these blocks. Sniper Joe's with the rolling cutter. If I could fire the rolling cutter like that as Cutsman, it'd be so much more useful. I was worried I was gonna die here, but no, it's an alternate pathway. I think I skipped part of the stage because now I'm in the Elec section, and I passed the air section. Counter Joe is pretty neat. Electric Flyboys. All the enemy variations here are very neat. I think Iceman's falling is a bit slower. Other than that, they're about the same. Although Fireman's projectiles fire forwards faster. A room that looks a lot more scary than it actually is. So here's the bomb room. Oh no, this is not the bomb section, it's the guts section. So those are stone heads. Or should we call them blockheads instead? Well, I was worried that was gonna happen eventually. This is more dangerous than the usual variation of Pippies. Just make a run for it. Yeah, I do like the idea of elemental enemies sharing RM powers. I wish more games used this idea. So close. I wish you could play as the Mega Man 1 RMs in Mega Man Maker, perhaps in a future update. At the very least, checkpoint placement in these stages is mostly on point. Where are we now? So this is the bomb section. That should have hit me there. I was saved by a screen transition. I know the patio. I'm really enjoying this. This is one of the best stages in the game, by far. Bomb tikis. This could easily be a mini-boss in another fan game. So, the Wily machine? Yep, here it is. Now second phase. I took too much damage there, to be quite honest. Is it just me, or do the Fortress bosses have a reverse difficulty curve? The bosses which I had the toughest time with were the Mega Dragon and Pico Pico Kun. It got easier from there on out. So the final stage is actually grayed out until you access it. So I played as all 6 RMs in the 6 Wily Castle stages. So for this final level, who are you gonna play as? All of them? Well, this is a different capsule. How do I hit him? I see, I can freeze this in place. Get hit anyways. These don't stay frozen for that long. What am I getting hit by there? Okay, I can't land on top of it, it damages me. I can get about 3 shots in per cycle. First phase done. So I do swap over to other Roadmasters for each phase, and my life gets refilled too. Do I have to time my shots correctly? Easier than the first phase, to be quite honest. On to the third phase, as Cutman. Again, please put better indicators for that, and I'm gonna die here. Again, I don't like playing as Cutman. I like how your life is refilled per phase, thankfully. Otherwise, phases 4 through 6 would be much more difficult. Now it's simple to do, but I still rather have the ability to fire straight. On to phase 4. Fireman. So that's how I can hit him. But setting on the fires themselves does injure me, and the clouds are solid from the bottom too. Untangled is to save for its own level, in case you game over. Being a Limelight 2 is superior in every category. Level design, character design, bosses, secrets, graphics, conveyance. I'm just playing this game first to show the upgrade. Yeah, at the very least, the saucer has a big hitbox. I made it to the 5th phase. Guts, man. Of course, what else would it be? So 2 shots every time. Or 3 shots sometimes. This felt like a breather compared to the previous 2 phases. And last but not least, Bomb Man. What's with the stone over there? Guts, man, you left one of your boulders here, and now it suddenly vanishes. At first I thought it was a solid object. And it's over. Hardest phase of this fight was easily 3 or 4. 1 took a short while to get used to, 2 was also fairly straightforward, 5 was a breeder one of the easiest ones. Oh, and there's Mega Man. 5 was a breeder one of the easiest ones. 6, you just need to keep your distance. So we saved Mega Man and... well, that's it. There was no ending cutscene. So, time to give my overall thoughts on this game as a whole. This game set a nice baseline for what's to come in the sequel. I do like how each of the characters feel unique, it's just that some characters don't feel as fun to play as. Like for example, I like playing as Elec Man, Fireman, and Bomb Man, and to a lesser extent Iceman, but I didn't like playing as Gutsman and especially Cutsman. Gutsman because he can't walk forwards, and he doesn't have access to super armor, reduced damage, or an increased health pool. Plus he has a bigger hitbox, so he's one of the hardest characters to play as. Cutman because his main attack, the Rolling Cutter, feels weak, and this becomes a problem during the Mega Dragon encounter. Stage design was all over the place. Some of the stages like Elec Man and Bomb Man I found were fine. Gutsman was kind of a chore to go through. Cutman was okay. Fireman and Airman stage was also a huge pain down there with Iceman due to all the waiting involved in case you screwed up. Now to the Wily Castle stages. 1 was fine up until the boss encounter against Mega Dragon. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were fine. Though riding on top of the Guts tank on Wily 4, that was kind of a pain until I got the hang of it with playing as Gutsman. In terms of Fortress bosses, this game kind of had a reverse difficulty curve. Mega Dragon and Pico Pico Khan were easily the hardest bosses. Number 3, much easier. Number 4 with the Guts tank also much easier. Boo Beam also much easier. And the Wily Machine also much easier. I really liked how we had the 6 different phases in the Wily Capsule, where you could take advantage of all the characters' strengths. Unfortunately, because of the different power levels of each of the characters, the phases didn't feel like it was gradually getting harder. Nevertheless, I enjoyed its experience, and I'm greatly looking forward to playing the sequel, Day in the Limelight 2. Well then, I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of Mega Man Day in the Limelight, viewers. If you enjoyed it, please rate, favorite, comment, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play.